Our country, I don't know whether our leaders, whether they used to gum their brain. Why would they give those senators or governor, whoever, car?
The House of Representatives, through its chairman of the House Committee on Media and Public Affairs, Honorable Akin Rotimi, has confirmed the distribution of Toyota Prado SUVs worth 130 million naira to each lawmaker. He said the vehicles are not personal vehicles gifted to honorable members, but work tools tied to their oversight functions and to be used in the discharge of their duties in the standing committees. As expected, there's been public outrage over the perceived insensitivity at this time of severe economic distress on the citizens and the country.
We have been talking, as Nigerians, but at the end of the day, it's what pleases the government to do. For us, there are so many things. Public spending here is poor. It's not, they are not considerate. One is not arguing that the honorable members, the distinguished senators don't deserve to, be driven in good cars, modern day automobile. But I think there are so many compelling needs at the moment. And one was thinking that having an accountant in the office of the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu himself, he should be more prudent with the way we do with our public spending. So for me, maybe the right thing to do at the wrong time.
Our country, I don't know whether our leaders, whether they used to gum their brain. Why would they give those senators or governor, whoever, car? We that work in other organizations, that they pay salary, who give us the car? Things keep increasing every day. Money that they're supposed to use and help us so that our things, fuel have increased. We are talking of 120, now it's 620, now it's 625 per liter. I fuel my car from my port to to here. Every month I spend almost, that is a week, it's like I spend 20,000 naira. It's like 100,000 naira a month for fuel. How much is my salary? My salary is less than 80,000 naira per month. I get family of 6. All my children are in university. So who help me? Who buy car for me? So government should stop deceiving us. That's why most time our boys get up to find what they will destroy. It's just anger. They should come down. They should know that they are dealing with people that get sense, go school, and people like them. They don't think that we are all damned. We don't know anything.
Professor Fatai Aremu, a professor of political science and founder of Research Enterprise Systems, shares his thoughts on the matter.
Public office holders to exercise restraint and show some kind of sensitivity and sacrifice as an average Nigerian is having to do willy-nilly. It has to be across the board. And that's the point that the National Assembly tend to be making, because they are elected and they are elected into the office. They said that has been the tradition when a new assembly comes in, and that has been the practice even with the executive. And that is true. Ministers now there are so many, look, a lot is happening in this country that people don't know. Almost all government agencies are procuring new cars for their top level officials, and they are spending huge amount of money to do that when an average Nigerian cannot afford to have an egg. And so that's my view on that. I don't support it. I feel we should be more circumspect in the way we indulge in conspicuous consumption, particularly in this era of real economic hardship in the country. But my thinking is that we should not scapegoat the legislature. We should hold all our public office holders accountable, whether it's the president, whether it's the presidency, whether it's the minister, whether it's anywhere. Within this period, let's see that all of us are in it together. But that's not the case.
Former Minister of Education, Dr. Obi Ezekwesili, took to Twitter to express their thoughts You all had the audacity to spend scarce public resources on luxury cars at a time majority of your citizens cannot feed, transport themselves, pay school fees and hospital bills due to cost of living crisis. Since not even one of you fellows saw the heartlessness of that decision to buy 360 new Toyota SUVs for yourselves at this time of severe economic distress on the citizens and the country, please know that you are all the biggest threats to our democracy. Some Nigerians have also suggested that the legislators do not have to go for high-end vehicles, but they could perhaps find alternative solutions that could be more cost-effective for them to fulfill their responsibilities. Here's what Apostle Favor Chidozie Ebelogo had to say.
We have a motor industry in Nigeria now. They can liaise with innocents and give them they give them a particular brand of vehicle that will be cost effective. That'll be at the cheap side. We don't need to spend all our money to import vehicles into Nigeria, big Land Cruisers, and spend all the money that we use to better the life of workers. We use it to buy vehicles. That's what a lot of people are against. We can't afford to buy a vehicle for 100 million for one Jeep for oversight functions. Let the government of Nigeria look downward.
While similar concerns have been raised before, there remains a glimmer of hope that this time lawmakers will heed the people's grievances and address the perceived insensitivity in their actions, or maybe not.